Have you ever asked someone a seemingly harmless question, such as, "What are you going to do today?" And they reply with, "Why?" I'm sure that some of those times where they replied with "why" gets you a little frustrated and a little annoyed. You kind of think to yourself, why didn't they just tell me what they were going to do today? Why do they need to know the reason behind it? Why did they say why? Or okay, let's flip the perspective. When someone asks you something and you genuinely just say, "Oh, why? Like, why do you want to know?" Do you observe them becoming a bit annoyed maybe? Or a bit like, oh, like, why do they need to know? And sometimes they don't even want to respond to your question, even though you're genuinely curious and you're just asking because you really want to know why, not for any hostile reasons. So as this is the case, let me explain to you why this happens. So like a lot of mental illnesses and disorders, the reason for this originates from childhood. Whenever a kid breaks something by accident, the parents normally ask, or like the teacher, the guardian normally asks, "Why did you do that?" Or if a kid does something, like accidentally hurts another kid, pushes another kid, does anything that remotely seems wrong, the supervisor always asks, or the guardian asks, "Why did you do that?" In a hostile manner, like aggressively asking the kid, "Why did you do that?" Very soon, as kids are pretty much a sponge, they take in so much information, which is why you should be careful around them. They make the correlation between the word why and something negative. The word why is never used in a good situation. And for everyone watching, I can guarantee that's the case. It's kind of weird to ask a kid, at least ask a kid consistently, "Why did you do that?" when they perform well or to do something really nice. Sure, you may ask them once or twice for curiosity, but you don't ask them enough for them to make a correlation that why equals good. Or when they say the word why, it's good for a good reason. Because it's not consistent enough, the negative correlation still exists. When you do something bad and they say, "Why'd you do that?" and that happens constantly because kids are clumsy, they're so small, then they can't help but feel a bit sad or angry when they hear the word why. So my advice for you guys is to be very cautious about using the word why, with your friends, your family, and especially younger children, even your younger children if you're watching this and you have kids. Because the word why is used in correlation to when they do something negative. And that's just how we humans are, we respond negatively to stimulus which is not pleasant to us. So yeah, be cautious when you're using the word why, because it could bring, a negative sentiment to the other person. And that's my advice.